My dad, he's big on yoga. When she started her fitness journey, uh, she she was not strong at all, you know. तो अभी तो लोग उनको इनवाइट करना ही बंद कर दिया. टाइगर एंड कृष्णा दोनों बहुत नो स्मोकिंग, no drinking, and in the fitness game, it's very much a game of trial and error. Krishna though has a bigger social circle than my son.
हमारे साथ हैं फिटनेस एंटरप्रेन्योर्स आयशा श्रॉफ एंड कृष्णा श्रॉफ. वेलकम टू फर्स्ट इंडिया.
Thank you.
सबसे पहले हमें अपने इस इनिशिएटिव के बारे में बताइए, जो ये एमएमए का जो ये लॉन्च है, इसके बारे में हमें कुछ बताइए.
Basically, we started this venture 4 years ago. Tiger and Krishna दोनों बहुत involved है in martial arts. So we wanted to do something which involved martial arts, and so we decided that we should start a different kind of fitness venture, which includes MMA, and जो facility है ही नहीं actually. So it's a 360 degree kind of fitness zone where we have MMA, we have strength training, we have HIIT. So it's a combination of all this, and we have a very, very strong team of trainers which are specialized in each of these departments. And every client who joins MMA Matrix, we give them a tailor made special program depending on what their needs are.
ओके, सो ये आइडिया कैसे आया? क्योंकि इंडिया में ये एक तरह से पहले अपने तरह में पहला वो है कि इस तरह का इनिशिएटिव या इस तरह का एक वेंचर पहले कभी देखा नहीं गया है. सो इसका इंस्पिरेशन क्या है और किस तरह से आपने डिसाइड किया कि इसको इंडिया में इंट्रोड्यूस करना है?
I think our idea to introduce MMA, to our country and to bring the sport, bring life to the sport in our country, was also a way for my brother to give back. You know, because we believe mixed martial arts has allowed him to create such a special niche for himself in an industry that's very difficult to break into. You know, no matter whose son or daughter you are, you have to make a mark to be able to stand out. So I think the fact that it gave him an identity away from everybody else so early on in his career was a great way for him to, include his passion in giving back as well.
Like, आपको किसने फिटनेस से इंट्रोड्यूस करा? लाइक इन योर फैमिली किसने आपको इंस्पायर किया फिट टुवर्ड्स फिटनेस?
I think my entire family got into fitness long before I ever got into it. I was a little bit of a slow starter. I was quite a lazy kid. Not really. She's kidding. No, not really. I mean, if you're talking about purely the gym when it comes to fitness, which is what people recognize me for now, that happened a lot later on in my life. I played sports, all kinds of growing up in school with my brother, with our friends in the building, all of that. So in that sense, I've always been very active. It's always been at the core of who I truly am. But the first time I ever stepped foot into an actual gym was about 6.5 years ago, almost 7 years ago. And that was just a switch that really clicked in my own mind, So no matter how much my brother or my mother or my father were pushing me into it, I didn't really strive towards it until that certain switch went off in my own head.
स्पोर्ट्स एक ये एमएमए मार्शल आर्ट्स है, ये भी एक तरह का आई थिंक एक स्पोर्ट्स है. सो लाइक पिलाटेस, योगा, जिमिंग एंड स्पोर्ट्स, व्हाट यू प्रेफर मोस्ट टू कीप योरसेल्फ फिट? Because martial arts gives you a very high level of discipline also, and this discipline carries forward in your day-to-day life as well. So both my children started martial arts when they were 4 years old, and I think that was a very crucial aspect to the kind of adults that they have become today. Because no matter how tired they might be, whatever is going on in their life, both of them, they have a very disciplined lifestyle. They get up early, they train hard, no smoking, no drinking, barely any partying. Krishna though has a bigger social circle than my son, so sometimes she has to go.
But even she has now realized that, she would just rather focus on, her training and her health and all that. But Tiger, ever since, even before he joined the movies, he doesn't party at all. तो अभी तो लोग उनको इनवाइट करना ही बंद कर दिया, बिकॉज सबको पता है कि टाइगर जाएगा ही नहीं पार्टी में, तो इनविटेशन भी बंद हो गए अभी. बट हाँ, तो दिस इज द बिगेस्ट थिंग इज द डिसिप्लिन व्हिच मार्शल आर्ट्स ब्रिंग्स टू योर लाइफ.
सो जैसा कि आपने बताया कि कृष्णा एंड टाइगर दोनों ही बहुत ही डिसिप्लिन हैं. सो समटाइम्स ऐसा होता है कि लाइक आपको अभी आप कोई वर्क कमिटमेंट्स और उसकी वजह से कभी कभी होता है कि हमारा शेड्यूल थोड़ा सा डिस्टर्ब हो जाता है. सो किस तरह से आप अपने बिजी शेड्यूल में इसको मैनेज करते हैं, अपने फिटनेस के लिए टाइम निकालते हैं, और ऐसा किस तरह से आप करते हैं?
I think, whenever people tell me we don't have time for it, I think that's just an excuse. And I think that's a sign of weakness. To me, that's a sign of weakness. No matter how busy you are in your day, you have 24 hours just like everyone else. So, I mean, what is an hour to 2 hours out of that 24-hour day, to prioritize you? Because whatever else you're working towards elsewhere won't matter without your health. Your health is your wealth. Bilkul. I agree 100% with what she said.
ओके. सो जो लोग अपनी फिटनेस जर्नी स्टार्ट करना चाहते हैं, जिन्होंने अभी तक मतलब बहुत लाइटली लेते हैं, बल्कि अब शायद थोड़ा थोड़ा आफ्टर दिस कोविड फेज एंड दिस पे सब लोग अपने हेल्थ के लिए थोड़ा सा अभी ध्यान देने लगे हैं. सो उनको आप क्या एडवाइस देंगे कि किस तरह से वो अपनी फिटनेस जर्नी स्टार्ट कर सकते हैं? क्योंकि ज्यादातर लोगों को लगता है कि जस्ट वो लोग अभी उन्होंने जिम स्टार्ट किया या कुछ भी स्टार्ट किया और वो इमीडिएटली उनको वो चाहिए होता है, असर चाहिए होता है कि हमें तुरंत उसके असर दिखने चाहिए. सो ये एक स्लो प्रोसेस है. सो उन लोगों को आप किस तरह से एडवाइस देंगे कि उन्हें कैसे ये अपनी फिटनेस जर्नी को आगे तक ले जाना चाहिए?
I feel the number one thing is start. Don't plan and think and do all of this. Just get out there and start. And understand that it's not about going to the gym only. You also have to change your eating habits, your sleeping habits, everything goes hand in hand. And you have to think positive, think good things, because if you are all the time going to be a negative person, वो भी असर पड़ता है बॉडी पे, so try. It's not easy. Life is very hard. We all go through ups and downs, but you have to make a conscious effort to try and think positive, and to you. It's in your hands. You have to go out there and do what is best for you. And like Krishna said, if you don't have your health, then nothing is worth, anything. So you can be working so hard, but if you don't have good health, you cannot enjoy the benefits of your hard work. And why would you want to be a burden on your family, Because nowadays, everybody works hard in the family, right? We all have to contribute to make the family grow. So if somebody is unwell, a loved one is unwell, पूरा negative impact होता है full family पे. So it is in our hands to look after our health. And my husband, till today, he's so fit. Everybody has a different liking in our family for different kinds of activities to keep fit. But as long as we're all doing something for that, that's the most important. And also to add to that, it's very important for anyone who just starts off to understand not to compare their journey to others. Everyone's timeline is different. Everyone's progress looks different. And in the fitness game, it's very much a game of trial and error. So what may work for me may not work for you, and vice versa. So I think as long as everyone's focusing inward, focusing on bettering themselves every day, focusing to be better, than you were yesterday yourself. And as cheesy as it sounds, you're your biggest competitor. You'll be that much closer to where you need to be or where you want to be to achieve your goals every single day.
Okay, so my question is to both of you, ki like how you start your day and how you maintain your fitness and all this, like what routine you follow to maintain your fitness, and how you start your day in the morning, like if you can share.
Every day is, it's not going to be 100% the same. You feel different every day, and just like all women, We have our time of the month too. So, those days may be a little slower. But I believe that personally for me, what really works is to just get up and do it. So, as in get up and just have my breakfast and go straight to the gym. And I like to have a strength training session every morning because I believe that sets the tone for the rest of my day. It leaves me feeling more energized. It just gives me a more positive mindset to be able to overcome anything throughout the day. I feel like the later it gets in the day, I tend to procrastinate, just like everybody else. And I feel a little bit more drained in my energy. But thankfully, I always say you're as good as the company that you keep, and mine's top notch. Living with my brother is such an inspiration, and it's motivation every day. So I make sure I have that extra energy, and if I have the time, I'll always do, some sort of activity in the evening as well to stay on top of it.
Um, I am not so young anymore, but I still try and do my best. I have a habit of waking up very early in the morning, so I love that time when the city is very quiet and peaceful. I start my day with a nice big glass of hot water with lemon juice. I also have a nice glass of hot water, rather warm water, with a little bit of haldi and a little bit of kesar, which is very good for reducing inflammation, which is very good for skin glow. So that I never miss. And last, I have one glass of beetroot juice with amla in it because it's very good for settling the hormones, for your blood purification, and all of that. Uske baad, I have my 1 cup of coffee, and that's it. I don't have a breakfast because I feel also as we grow older, our digestion slows down a little bit. So first thing in the morning, it's not a good thing to wake up and put so much food and stress your system. When you're young, it's a different thing. They say you should have a good breakfast and all of this, right? So that you have the energy to face the day. So a little bit of tweaks as you grow older you have to do. Then uske baad, then I like to do some nice stretching and all of that. And start my day with all my follow up for work and everything, all the administration work for MMA Matrix, for Matrix Fight Night. I do follow up a lot of things for my son, for my husband, for my daughter, for the household. And then, as often as I can, I make it a point to go to the gym. I love doing a workout with Krishna because we, even though we are mother daughter, we are very competitive. So it's like who can lift more weight and everything.
And mom actually keeps up with me. It's extremely inspiring.
So we love to work out together, but I can't do it every day with her. Yeah, and I have a tendency to sleep early also. So I try to maintain that kind of a lifestyle. Like I said, none of us smoke or drink, so that is a big plus point also. And the other thing, as we grow older, also, we tend to forget to drink water. So, like my kids will always remind me, Mom, drink your water, Mom, drink your water. My staff at home, whether I ask for it or not, they'll bring me a glass of water. So, that's very, very important as well.
I think mom mentioning sleep is so important.
Yeah.
Getting a quality 7 to at least 9 hours. Nine's a lot for a lot of people, but at least 7 to 8 hours every night is so important for your body to recover. So many people are focused on the nutrition and training aspect of it, but they forget recovery. Giving your body that one day off to rest and recover, getting your 7 to 9 hours of sleep every night, drinking plenty of water, all of these little things go a long way.
ओके सो कभी ऐसा होता है कि आप चारों एक साथ आपको वर्कआउट करने का साथ में मौका मिला हो और अगर ऐसा होता है तो लाइक किस तरह की वो फीलिंग होती है और लाइक आपको आप पर्सनली बताइए कि किसके साथ वर्कआउट करने में ज्यादा आपको मजा आता है जब आप सब लोग साथ में वर्कआउट करते हैं.
My dad, he's big on yoga, and while I definitely feel like yoga is extremely crucial for everyone, because it doesn't just work on your physicality, but it helps your mental strength too, and just your state of mind overall. Um, I think my mom, my brother, and I, we have more of a similar style of training. Um, my mom and I really enjoy working out together. I mean, we love, like mom said, we're mother daughter, but we push each other a lot because we're both very competitive. So even between the two of us, one of us wants to win. I love working out with my brother because I mean that's
Next level.
that's next level, and you can't give up. Being next to him, you're constantly pushing yourself to be able to keep up with him as well, and that's a benchmark everyone wants to achieve.
सो लाइक कितना टाइम आप एक दिन में अपने फिटनेस के लिए रखते हैं, लाइक 1 आवर, 1.5 आवर और 2, लाइक हाउ मच टाइम यू मिनिमम आप देते ही हैं कि क्या कितना भी आप बिजी हो कि इतना टाइम आपको अपने फिटनेस के लिए डेडिकेट करना ही है?
मैं तो आई थिंक मैक्सिमम हाफ एन आवर टाइम दे सकती हूँ इसको, बट आई फील कि इट्स एनफ, बिकॉज अगर वो हाफ एन आवर फोकस्ड वर्कआउट होता है तो you don't need to spend hours and hours in the gym, तो मेरे हिसाब से for my age, half an hour of a focused good workout is more than enough. But I think for Krishna and for Tiger, they have different goals. So their workouts usually are longer.
But you're right. Mom's right when she says, it's about how you spend that time. So a 30-minute solid focused workout can be a lot more effective if you're that much more zoned in than you are for maybe 2 hours,
chatting on your phone या gym members के साथ chit chat हो रहा, तो उसका मतलब नहीं है अगर आप बोलते कि oh I'm in the gym for 2.5 hours, because 2.5 hours में से how much are you working out and how much are you chatting, so वो भी देखना है.
But it's also important, especially for people who are just starting off, don't put pressure on yourself. It's important to listen to your body and go by how it feels every day, because we're changing every single day.
That's right.
So make sure you're not putting that pressure on yourself. As long as you're getting in some movement every day, whether it's 30 minutes, 45, an hour, 2 hours, whatever it is, it's enough.
Okay, so जब आपने अपना ये फिटनेस वेंचर इंडिया में लॉन्च किया MMA, so आपको उस समय कुछ लाइक किस तरह से आपको सपोर्ट मिला एंड एनी डिफिकल्टीज यू फेस व्हाइल लाइक, क्योंकि ये बिल्कुल एक नया तरह का एक कॉन्सेप्ट था, तो उसको इंडिया में इंट्रोड्यूस करना, प्रमोट करना कितना मुश्किल या कितना आसान था?
मुश्किल तो नहीं था, बिकॉज जब हम लोग ने MMA मैट्रिक्स स्टार्ट किया था तो टाइगर ऑलरेडी फिल्म में आ चुका था, एंड ही हैज मेड a very nice place for himself, especially in the hearts of the children. तो मैं हमेशा बोलती हूँ बच्चे को कि when I go shopping for Nature's Basket, Godrej or whatever, sometimes I have moms coming up to me and saying that oh God bless your son, because of him now my children have stopped PlayStation and being stuck in front of the TV. They want to go and do karate, they want to go and do dance, they want to do gymnastics. So we're so happy that our kids now want to do all these activities. And uske baad 4 years we have opened, jisme se 2 years we were closed because of COVID. But when people see how Krishna is involved in the business, aisa nahi ki she just comes to the gym, works out and she leaves. She's fully involved with the business, And when people see her journey, when she was like pretty overweight when she was very young, and whatever she has done with her body, she has made, this is out of her own discipline and hard work. Aisa nahi ki I have cut her food, or I have said you better go to the gym, or you will be grounded or something like that. She made up her own mind, I have to change, I have to get fit. So when people see that she herself has put in this hard work, it's an inspiration for them, and it's a motivation for them. And when they see how Tiger has used martial arts to make his own place in the film industry also. So I think my two kids are the best brand ambassadors for this venture, So we started small, but with thanks to the support of everybody, in just 4 years we have grown to 13 franchises now, and this is including 2 years of COVID. So it's a great achievement. So slow and steady we are growing, but it feels really good to see where we have reached from a very small dream that we had.
सो कभी आपके तरफ से प्रेशर था कि इस तरह से कि नहीं आपको फिटनेस पे ध्यान देना या फिर शुरू से ही आपके लाइक टाइगर एंड कृष्णा शुरू से ही क्योंकि वो आपको और जैकी जी को देखते थे कि आप लोग फिटनेस में बहुत इन्वॉल्व हैं तो वो आपको देखकर इंस्पायर हुए और लाइक आपको उन्हें प्रेशराइज करना पड़ा या बोलना पड़ा मोटिवेट करना पड़ा कि फिट इनकी उनकी फिटनेस जर्नी के स्टार्ट के लिए?
बिल्कुल नहीं, बिकॉज जैकी मेरे हस्बैंड शुरू से व्हेन ही जॉइन द मूवीज, उस टाइम पे जो हीरोज थे उस वक्त सिक्स पैक बाइसेप्स ये वो ट्रेंड नहीं था। तो इनफैक्ट जैकी का बॉडी बहुत अलग ही था उस टाइम के लिए भी। सो ही वाज ऑलवेज फिट, नॉट इनटू बॉडी बिल्डिंग एज सच, बट स्विमिंग बहुत करता था एंड लाइट वेट्स करता था, तो ही वाज ऑलवेज वेरी फिट। एंड आई वाज आल्सो अ स्विमर, सो basically I was just fit because of that. And when we had our children, both of them were uh, very much into athletics in school, and basketball, football, track and field. Matlab, you name it, they were into it. And both of them were always captain of the team, this team, that team, you know. So they were always very much into competition in school also. So when they started martial arts, like I said, that just added the extra edge of discipline, you know, and the mindset, basically, that very strong mindset. And tab se they've been into fitness. Krishna got into bodybuilding recently, and that actually changed her body. She was always very fit, but she always used to love to eat uh, two burgers, fries, milkshakes. Abhi bhi she has.
I have a massive appetite, but I think what MMA's given me is like Mom said, more discipline and self control. So I'm able to kind of kick those cravings in the bud.
So what is your favorite cheat meal?
I love Italian food. I feel like it's super wholesome. It's satisfying. I'll never leave a cheat meal if it's an Italian meal wanting more. I'm sickly stuffed after that, so I'm good for the rest of the week.
Okay, so this question is like thoda sa alag hai, but it is related to fitness and all. So you both share a healthy friendship with Disha Patni. So वो कैसी like workout partner है और what उनकी क्या quality है जो आपको बहुत ज़्यादा पसंद है?
Disha, when she started her fitness journey, she was not strong at all, you know. But Abhi, she can lift more heavy weights than me also. And sometimes she trains with Krishna as well. So they train more often than Disha and me. And she's very inspired by Tiger. So she has started doing gymnastics also, and martial arts also. So I'm happy that Tiger and Krishna have inspired her and so many other people in the film industry now. Because पहले होता था ना कि to be an actor or an actress, when you're doing your training, you used to have your acting classes, dance classes, you know. अभी तो it is considered incomplete if you don't have your action classes also. And I think this is a trend that Tiger has started.